vegan healthy cooking video. Today I'm going to do a Mediterranean dish, which is I call them falafel. Pretty sure I'm not saying it right. My bad on the correct pronunciation. But quick, easy. They're basically made out of chickpeas, and you are more than welcome to put really whatever you want into them. So you first want to start off with your soaking your chickpeas. I soak these for probably 2 days, but 24 hours is all you really need. If you want to make it alkaline, you want to soak them into spring water. If you just don't care, you want to make it vegan, you soak them in regular water. This was a cup of chickpeas, and what happens is when you put them into water, they actually expand and become more chickpeas. So I started off with a cup. Now I got 2 cups. Basically, normally you're going to put it into a food processor. My food processor kind of went out on me, so I'm going to use my blender, which works just as good. So basically, like I said, I had a cup of pre-soaked chickpeas. I already soaked these. And I have, hey, how are you? I have some cilantro, a red onion, and underneath the cilantro I have a shallot that I already cut up. So I'm going to add all my ingredients to the blender or food processor, whichever one you're using. Starting with the chickpeas. All my cilantro, onion, shallot, all into there. You don't have to finely dice it because the blender or the food processor is going to do most of the work for you. Then I'm going to add, I'm making what I call falafels, but I'm pretty sure I'm saying them wrong. It's a Mediterranean dish made out of chickpeas. I'm gonna add some seasonings, some cayenne. I'm not measuring. The more seasoning you add, really, the better flavor you're going to get. So cayenne, coriander, which is basically cilantro. Let me take the top off, just because I don't have time to be sitting there keep shaking. Some onion powder. Onion powder is about the only thing that comes out really a lot. And garlic powder. Some garlic powder. I like seasonings, you guys. Sorry. It just adds more flavor, I promise. And some sea salt. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of flour. I'm using spelt flour. You can use whatever flour you want to. This is an alkaline flour. It's what I like to use. So 3 tablespoons of flour. And like a tablespoon of oil is what I like to add. I'm going to use grapeseed oil. You can use whatever kind of oil you like. Well, I'm going to use avocado oil. I lied. I have some avocado oil right here. Oh, another thing I'm going to add is some lime. Normally, I would add key limes. I couldn't find any today, so I'm just going to add lime. I have a whole lime right here, or half of one, because it said 1 key lime, really. So, and I'm just going to add that. And if I don't like the amount of juice it gives me, I might add the other part of it. Ooh. It ain't gonna hurt. So basically, you add all your ingredients to the blender or food processor, and you're going to blend it up. When you finish with it, let me cut it on it actually. I'm gonna have to use my spoon to kind of mix it around because it's not in a food processor. So you want it to all kind of get in together. And because it's not in a food processor, it's not mixing around like it would normally do. But it's still gonna come out just fine. I've done it in here before, so. Once you get it to mix all up to the texture that you want, which really, it's about to be fine. I'm gonna pull it out and let you see it. But you're gonna shape them into, you can shape them into like patties. You can shape them into balls. And what I do is I shape them into little balls and then I freeze them. Like I'm gonna fry a couple for you today so you can see exactly how I dress them and everything. And I'm gonna make the vegan tzatziki sauce for you guys so you can see it. But basically I'll just take them and shape them and then put them into freezer bags and freeze them and pull them out whenever I want a snack or a sandwich. Let me see about this. So this might be the desired texture. Only because at the bottom it's really bad. It's already like really minced up on me. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take it out and show it to you guys. Then we'll try to form a couple balls. If it's too wet, you want to add more flour when you bring it out of the. You can add more flour once you bring it out of the food processor. If it's too wet, because it needs to have some kind of sense of dryness in order for it to form into balls. So I probably should maybe just a little bit more food processor, but I see a couple where I can show you guys. Hold on. Yeah, it definitely would need more flour. So this is basically what you're gonna do. And I would take some more flour and just put on just put it in my hand as I'm forming the ball to make it not so wet. That's what your ball is gonna form into. You can fry them immediately, or you can literally, like I said, put them into Ziploc bags and freeze them up and have them later as a snack. So basically told you, really, really simple. Grind everything up into the blender or your food processor. Form it into a ball. If it's too wet, add some more flour, fry them up, and you can eat them. I'm going to show you guys. I got some grease right here getting hot. I'm going to fry up a couple of the frozen ones so I can show you how I actually like do my sandwich. And I'll actually form these and put them in the freezer in a little while. Instead of also, what you need to know is once you finish grinding it up, you want to put it in the refrigerator for a good hour or so before you formulate your balls. Just so you know, just so it can kind of like settle and get itself together. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator while I show you guys everything else. All right, let me move this blender out of my way. Okay, so I got the grease over here for getting warm for me to fry a couple of the falafels for you guys. And I'm going to show you how to make the tzatziki sauce right quick. So for the tzatziki sauce, I have a magic bullet. I am going to use 1 cup of hemp seeds. Well, they went everywhere, but 1 cup of hemp seeds. You got a 1/2 cup of water of your choice, spring water, regular water, whatever you choose to do. A tablespoon of what is this? It just blew my tahini. Is this tahini? Yes, a tablespoon of tahini. That's basically just ground up sesame seeds. I had to buy it online. I could never find it in a store. So this is a tablespoon of tahini. It's thick too. Get that out of there. A 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. And 2 key limes. So I'm going to use, once again, a whole key lime. And just put it in here. It's hard to get the juice out of the big ones. Whatever little juice I did get, hey, we're rolling with it. You're gonna take this and you're gonna blend this up, magic bullet style. Once this finished blending, hold on, let me see if this is plugged in. I'll show you. Some of the hemp seeds get stuck at the top, so I always take it and shake it and then redo it again. So it kind of has a thick consistency. Can you see how it looks? What you're gonna do is you're gonna put it into a bowl. Can y'all see how it looks? In the bowl, you're going to add minced up cucumber, fresh basil, and fresh dill weed. And when I'm telling y'all, that's something good. So this is going to be your vegan tzatziki sauce. Like the same thing you would put on a gyro. And that's basically what I'm making out of the falafels, a vegan gyro. So I already have everything over here chopped up. I have the cucumbers, minced cucumbers, dill, and basil. I'm just going to literally add that to my bowl. Mix it all around. And you have vegan tzatziki. And it's really, really good, I promise. Put a lid on it and put it in the refrigerator, and it will last a good, I don't know, I kind of go through it, so I would say a week at least before you be like, yeah, I don't want that anymore. So there you go, the vegan tzatziki that I'm going to actually put. So a lot, when I was doing the alkaline journey, I ordered a lot of cookbooks. I did a lot of YouTubing. And then as you go along, you kind of make things your own way. If you know how to cook and you know what you can and cannot put into the certain things, you kind of just start making it your own way. So a lot of the recipes started out with me on a cookbook or something like that, and then kind of doing it my own kind of way. So I'm gonna fry a couple of these balls for you, show you how I put it all together, just so you can see. So what I like to put them in, and I used to make my own bread, but these Smart Pockets, I'm obsessed, literally obsessed with these Smart Pockets. So they come already basically, they are vegan. I don't know, I like them a lot. And what I do is, they're like, so I'll put a couple of balls in there. That sounds crazy, but anyway, I'll put a couple of balls in here, and the rest of my ingredients. I'm gonna show you how I do it. Let me show you the. Basically, we're just gonna fry these. Nothing special. I'm moving around with my knife. You want to fry them on each side, and while they're brown, so they get brown. These are the ones that were in the freezer. So, like I said, you can pull them straight out of the freezer, throw them straight into the grease. Not a problem. Or you can cook them fresh, like the ones that I just put in the refrigerator. Either way will be totally fine. I'm gonna show you guys, like I said, once again, how I dress the sandwich, and we'll go from there. Let me put this off to the side. All right, so I have some roasted hummus, roasted red pepper hummus. One of my, I like to put on the inside of it as like a, I guess maybe like a mayo or something like that. If I can get it open. There we go. Oh, it's open. So this is just a roasted red pepper hummus from Walmart. Nothing special. And hummus is nothing but ground up chickpeas. So it's a vegan. It can be alkaline depending on which one you get, or if you get one that doesn't have anything added to it. So I just literally just kind of put some of that on the sides of my pita bread here, just for extra flavor. Nothing's major. These are still cooking on each side. I'm just letting them do their thing. So from there, I will be adding cucumber, tomato, and red onion into my pita pocket. I forgot to cut up my red onion, you guys, so sorry. Chop something up right quick. All right. So, once again, just gonna flip these a little bit so they can cook on all sides. I'm gonna add red onion. And you can put the balls in here first, or you can put your ingredients in and then put them on top. It's totally up to you how you decide to put it in there. I take a couple of cucumbers. That's what makes a sandwich, these cucumbers and tomatoes. Tomatoes. And then what I'm going to do is throw my falafel balls right there on the top of this and add some tzatziki sauce. And it's going to be bussin', I promise. But yes, you want these to fry until they get a little bit hard. Not hard, but You'll know when they're done. You definitely don't want them to be like soft. You can see they're browning on each side. And I just took out 2 of them and put the rest of them back into the freezer. So me making that other batch, I'll have falafels that I can pull out for weeks. Because I just usually only put two little balls into the sandwich per sandwich that I have. And I might have another sandwich today. You want to see Big Daddy? Let me see. You see him over there? He's chilling. That's what he's doing. He's in his chair. For whoever asks to see him. He's just hanging out. I don't know. I think sometimes y'all think I got rid of my grandfather. That's not happening, you guys. Grandma passed away last April. April the 11th, the day before my mom's birthday. Yep. So it's totally okay. It's okay. Some people I don't know why I don't know yet, but yeah, she passed away April 11th of last year. You know, it was a lot, but I ended up losing my mom November of last year. So that was the major catalyst to the whole situation. I always say that, you know, I knew that you would lose, they say you lose them in twos or whatever. I just didn't expect for it to be my mother. I really didn't. So yeah, it's totally okay. I actually had my first dream of my mom about a couple days ago. It was intense. I'm a spiritual person, so I truly believe that she was sitting right here with me in the kitchen. Literally. Like when I woke up the next day, I know I was with her. We were hanging out. I cried like a baby. It was so funny because everybody was walking around and I was like, y'all don't see her? Y'all don't see, Mom's here. Y'all don't see her? Nobody could see her but me. It's totally okay. It's probably because I'm still posting videos. So when I took all the videos down, it was because she was alive and she wasn't allowed to have videos up. And then I reposted the videos when she passed away because people asked me to. And she's funny. Like, who doesn't want to see her? Who doesn't? I get a kick out of her anytime I watch her videos, and I lived it. So you know, it's not no big deal. But so a lot of people don't know that she passed away, probably because I'm posting videos. And the videos that I'm posting are just videos that I've never ever posted. Just stuff that, and it's a lot of it is just stuff that like way before dementia got really, really bad, because I got there in 2020 to take care of her. And in 2020, she was very much Helen Jackson. She was not, I mean, she had dementia, but it was not, if you know anything about dementia, it takes stages. And I'm telling you, she was herself when I got there. So some of the videos that I've been posting here lately are from when I first got there, and she was still basically telling me, like, you could tell that she was a different woman. So yeah, but it's not a big deal. Thank you so much. I'll let everybody know you said hello. So basically, like I said, I got everything in my pita. This one right here falling apart on me. I don't even know why. Okay, I'm gonna let it it's gotten hard on that side. We'll let it keep going. So yeah, I'm gonna throw, like I said, them. Thank you. I just have some tomatoes, cucumbers, onion, and I put some hummus inside of the pita. And then I'm just gonna take this one is about to break apart on me. I just put the falafels at the top right there. And I'm gonna add some of my homemade tzatziki that I just made. And this little sandwich is really, really good. I'm not lying to you. So you add as much as you want to. You add what you want to. Even with the falafels, what I put in mine does not have to be what you put in yours. I've seen people put butternut squash, zucchini, all types of stuff into their falafels. So whatever you decide to put into your food processor is what you'll be putting into your mix. It doesn't matter what it is. You can get creative. Put whatever you want to put in there. Put different seasons in there. This is just what I chose to put in there. I have everything in the description box of what I put into the falafel mix. I don't have the tzatziki recipe in the description box, but you watch the video, you get the tzatziki. You get that recipe. So it's been good talking to you guys today. Next week I actually start another job because I'm silly. I've been following you a while just today. I saw your choice. Yeah, grandma's crazy. Yeah, she's. That's an old video from, like I said, nobody's never seen those. Those were just in my phone. Like I just always recorded her because she always kept me laughing, always. So for me, for people who say like, oh, you were recording her for money, I've been recording her way before I thought about TikTok or YouTube or anything like that. I've just been recording her. So I just have videos and videos and videos of her. But yeah, next week I start at a new shop. I'm going to be cutting some hair on Thursdays and Fridays. Even though I have my own shop, I'm still doing that, but I'm going to get some extra money at somebody else's shop on Thursdays and Fridays. And I'm thinking I'm going to go live while I'm cutting hair at the shop. So if you want to see me and talk to me while I'm cutting some hair, I'm definitely probably going to implement that starting next Thursday or Friday or both. I don't know. But I'm going to continue to keep doing some more cooking videos. I hope you guys are enjoying them. And if you like it, like, share, subscribe. And until next time, y'all have a good day.